Good morning, students. Let us start the new chapter. This is the fifth chapter in Financial Accounting 1 of first semester BCom of Mangalore University. This is final accounts of sole trading concern. So we know the meaning of sole trader. The business owned and run by a single person, no partners. He shares the profit and he bears the loss. That is what sole trading concern is. Now, how the accounts are prepared in case of sole trader? Final accounts are prepared to achieve the objectives of accountancy. We know that. Even in case of sole trader also, that is objective. In order to know the profit or loss earned by a firm, trading and profit and loss account is prepared. Balance sheet will portray the financial position of the firm on a particular date. So, final accounts include the preparation of trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. First of all, let us discuss about trading and profit and loss account. As the name of this account indicates, it is made up of two accounts. That is, number one, trading account and number two, profit and loss account. Trading account, we know this account is prepared to know the trading result of the business. Gross profit is ascertained by preparing the trading account. Gross profit or gross loss. The profit and loss account is prepared to calculate the net profit or net loss of the business. Business may earn net profit or may incur net loss. It's ascertained by preparation of profit and loss account. So this is the format of trading and profit and loss account. The first part is, till this, first part is trading account. Second part is profit and loss account. In trading account, we know it starts with opening stock, then two purchases minus returns, two direct expenses, then we have on the credit side sales minus returns, and then we have closing stock. Then after writing all these things, we will ascertain whether the company has earned profit or incurred loss. So this is how the account is prepared. So opening stock, purchases less returns, direct expenses. Direct expenses means wages, freight charges, octroi, such type of expenses. Then sales minus, from sales we deduct returns and write here closing stock. If the credit side is more, we write on the debit side to profit carried down. If the debit side is more, we write on the credit side by gross loss carried down. So this is respectively carried and brought down to the profit and loss account. Two balance brought down if there is two gross loss brought down or by gross profit brought down. Then on the debit side, we record the expenses. First, management expenses, office expenses, administration or administrative expenses. These are recorded first. It may be salary or other office expenses and administrative expenses. Then to maintenance expenses, it may be repairs and such type of expenses. Then we have selling and distribution expenses relating to sales and distribution of the goods or services. It may be advertising or sales commission like that. Then we have to financial expenses. Financial expenses are the financial expenses include interest on loan, interest on debentures like that. Then miscellaneous expenses, if there are any other expenses which doesn't come under these heads. On the credit side, we write income, rent received, if the company is receiving rent from building or any other properties or from any other sources. Then discount earned while making the payment to the purchaser, to the suppliers on purchases, we may earn the discount while making the payment to the creditors, isn't it? So then bad debts recovered, if the bad debt is written off and afterwards it is recovered, then it is an income. Then interest received, maybe interest received on refund or tax refund or any other way. If it is a financial company, interest is normal and they receive. But in other company also sometimes they may receive the interest. Interest may be received on the bank account, isn't it? Saving bank account or other types of accounts. Then if there is a law, if the debit side is more, means expense is more, you will have net loss, that is transferred to capital account, deducted from the capital account in the balance sheet. If the debit side is less, credit side is more, means income is more, then we write the net profit on the debit side and transfer to capital account, that is added to the capital account in the balance sheet. Then we have balance sheet. Next we prepare. Balance sheet is a statement prepared with a view to measure the financial position of a business on a certain fixed date. Balance sheet ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನಂದರೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್, ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್, ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಟನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್. We are studying here simple format. In the future classes you will study the format of the balance sheet according to Companies Act, Banking Act and all. But here we are studying only a simple balance sheet. But how it is ordered, how it is arranged, in which order it is arranged. Assets and liabilities are arranged in the balance sheet in two ways. First one in the order of liquidity, other one is in the order of performance. In the order of liquidity, the balance sheet will be, heading is balance sheet asset, then liabilities on the left side and assets on the right side. Left side you have three items. Many items comes under this, current liabilities. So this is the order. In the order of liquidity, first current liability, then long-term liability, then fixed liability. Asset side, in the order of liquidity means liquid assets, long-term investment and then fixed asset. It means how it is liquid, how speedy the liquidity is, how fast we can convert the assets into liquid or cash form. The one which is more liquid is written first, the one which is less liquid or which cannot be converted into cash very easily is written in the next. That is the order. Okay, in the order of liquidity, but in the order of performance we write it in the opposite way. The one which is less liquid is written in the beginning, then the more liquid is written afterwards, in that order. So fixed liabilities means capital, long-term liabilities, then current liabilities, assets, fixed assets, long-term investment and liquid investment, then total. This is the total, okay? This is the format. So here we know fixed assets, fixed liabilities, capital means capital, we have some adjustments and all. Capital plus net profit minus drawings plus interest on capital. This is the normal format. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸನ್ನು ಅದರಿಂದ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಮತ್ತು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲೋನ್, ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲೋನ್, ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಓವರ್ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಕಿ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಇಂತಹ ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ರಿಸೀವ್, ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಪೇಯಬಲ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಅಸೆಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ we know land, building, furniture, computers, fixtures, such items. Long term investment, which is invested for long period of time. ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಆದರೆ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್, there are a number of liquid assets. Most liquid asset is the one which is in liquid form, that is cash. Then bank balance at bank. Then we have bills receivable. Then we have debtors. Afterwards ಅದರ ನಂತರ ಡೆಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್, ನಂತರ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರೀಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಇದರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.